Are you trying to build the best team in Madden? Well, head on over to instantmuttcoins.com to avoid the packs, save some racks. Link is in the description below. Use code CC now for 20% off. Hey, what is going on, Madden family? We got Team of the Week reveal today. We are covering this. We will be live with Team of the Week later on today on the main channel around 2:30, 3 o'clock-ish. And then we'll have weekly rewards later on as well. Team of the Week has been pretty good to us personally. I've enjoyed Team of the Week. We got some good cards coming. So if you guys are new, drop a like, subscribe, free bells, everything. All right, hold on. Let's pull this up. Let's talk Team of the Week, okay? Team of the Week. Let's go this way. Okay? Defensive hero, O.C. Umenyiora, a.k.a. Atlanta Falcons legend. I mean, he did play with the Falcons for a year. Giants card. Again, it's actually not a bad card. It is not a bad card. Could totally see people using this card for sure. He's got good speed at end. High finesse move. Kind of like that TJ Watt. He's kind of like TJ Watt, but just a bit of a pass rusher there. And then this one that's really surprised me, Shaun Alexander. I didn't see this one coming really. I thought he was too big of a name. Maybe he's not. Maybe I sort of built him up a little bit in my head, but cool to see him back in Madden. I wish they would have done him not so dirty. He's a very balanced running back, but running back, I mean, they're a dime a dozen. You need to stand out. This does not really stand out to me, but I'm happy for people who get to use him, who really were fans of him and want to use it. It's so cool. It's awesome. Great. And we got another Giant, or a Brown, I guess. Technically he's a Brown now. Odell, Team of the Week, Player of the Week. He's the current set master here. It's a good card. You can do whatever you want. He's basically Brandon Cooks, right? He's basically going to be Brandon Cooks for a lot of us, okay? Same overall. I believe he's basically the same speed for how it's going to work. So that's kind of cool. You can get his route running up to 90 however you want, just based on what chemistries you're going to use, play fake, go deep, whatever it may be. You'll be able to get him to do what you want. He's nice and fast. That's cool. I like it. I have no problems with this card. Awesome. Well deserved as well. Super well deserved. So congrats to him. And then our limited is AJ Green. So 2 receivers this week. That's not. When I said we need weapons, I know I said it yesterday. We need weapons. This wasn't exactly what I was talking about. It wasn't exactly what I was talking about here. I was hoping that Santana Moss, not AJ Green. He's just not quite as good as Odell. He's not quite as good as Odell. People won't like it because it's AJ Green sometimes. But they give him pretty good speed, honestly. Again, his route runnings are exactly the same as Odell. If you power him up, you'll be able to do the same thing with him. They said Odell was slated to be in a different promo, and they moved him up. So I'm going to take that. People are saying, oh, it's probably most feared. I think he was part of the 50. That's my guess. He was going to be a 50 card name. We're going to move him to the end. Watch. As far as upgrades, Alex Singleton gets a card. Cool. Tom Brady gets a card. I know you guys, if you're new. Oh, 79 Tom Brady? No, this is a collectible card. It doesn't matter. George Kittle gets a card. Kendall Fuller gets a card. And then I don't have pictures for Bradley Chubb and Joe Mixon, but they are the high cards. This week they're the 87s. So anyone who has power-ups here, they're going to get upgrades in their power-up path as well. And they actually did something even a little cooler this week too. George Kittle gets a +1. Cool. He goes up to 89 fully powered up. We all knew that was going to happen. Same thing with Brady. Same thing with Fuller. For Mixon and Chubb, since they were like 80s and 81s, and these cards were 87s, they actually got higher cards. Right, they actually got a higher overall card. What EA did was essentially say, okay, well, we'll let you upgrade your power-ups to the highest overall. So Joe Mixon here, we see that he's got a step to go to 85, and then another step to go to 88. And to get to the 88, you can use training or the card from Team of the Week. So now Joe Mixon went from an 80 to an 88. So we're getting like the best of both worlds if this is going to hold up and be true. So I'm a big fan. It's not the best card. But I'm a fan. Same thing with Bradley Chubb here. Again, looking at his fully maxed out 80 speed, 82 excel, good. Power move is 80, his finesse move is like 85, I believe. So all in all, pretty good. I like what they have done with Team of the Week for sure. You know, we'll be back. You know, we pulled Andrews, we pulled JJ Watt in back-to-back weeks. So we're gonna pull AJ Green, maybe. And I would be totally okay with that. As a reminder as well, play your solos. They do expire. Okay, so if you haven't played them yet, please play them. If you have, you're good to go. Make sure you play them before Tuesday. Play them before Tuesday for your Team of the Week solos. Anyway, I think you only need 14 anyway, so if you miss a couple weeks, that's cool. I'm okay with the EA built that sort of buffer in for us as well. Make sure you play your solos for the 50. Make sure you play your legend solos. We do have 3 strings of weekly solos that we need to keep on playing, which is dope. So let's open some packs. We're gonna save the good packs, aka All Pro Fantasies, for later, when we can pull Odell and AJ Green and all, you know, those guys, right? Let's just open a quick couple get golds here. Our pack opening that went live this morning on the main channel was really good. If you've not seen it, please go check it out. If you want to, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. But I'm excited. I really like Team of the Week. Now, these aren't all the best cards. They're not the most usable cards in the game. But if you're not going to give us the most usable cards sometimes, like Shaun Alexander, it's really cool to get a different name. A name we haven't had in Madden, maybe someone to add that you really like playing in real life. You know, all sorts of things. As opposed to, it was just Joe Mixon, right? Okay, we'll get Joe Mixon and Shaun Alexander. Oh, that's pretty good, you know? George Kittle gets a little boost here. Oh, okay, that's pretty good. I really like the way EA has done Team of the Week this year. And I hope they do this sort of going forward. But I think with the Shaun Alexander selection, it does open the door for us for having some of the bigger names. Obviously, you know, an O.C. Umenyiora, Cortland Finnegan. They're not the biggest names in the world. They're not the biggest Madden names in the world either. And I would like to see some more of those Madden names sort of come into play here. Again, I think you guys, I predicted Santana Moss twice, or I've wanted Santana Moss twice, because it would be a really good card in the game. Not that I was a Redskins fan or a Santana Moss fan by any stretch, but I know how good his card has been in Madden's past, how good it used to be in Mutt. He had a flashback with 99 speed. I think he had the ghost card as well. Not a ghost, mystery player cards. You guys remember the mystery cards? I wish that was back. That'd be dope. But I like what they've done. I think it could be tweaked slightly better with selections. But I know here as well, EA is sort of handcuffed by selections, right? That if we look back and we see that Antonio Cromartie had a phenomenal week. Well, maybe they don't have his rights, you know? Jared Allen had 1,700 sacks in week 4 in the past. Well, maybe they don't have Jared Allen's rights, you know? So sometimes when EA doesn't put who we want, it's not because they're ignoring us or that they're not listening to us. Maybe it's because the person said no. Facts. Those are facts. So, no, I'm not ending on a gold card. I'm opening 5 more. But otherwise, like I said, we'll be back later today. Should be a fun day. Should be a fun couple days. Honestly, I'm expecting us to start to get like the next team standouts, I want to call it, on Friday. That's my hope. Right? I'm not saying go invest and do anything, but again, that's my hope. Judging based on timelines and scheduling, it would make sense for it to be on Friday. If it's not, well, then EA's got a different timeline than I would have made. It's pretty simple. God, these have not been good, have they? Holy. Yikes. Abort. Walk off. A game Hicks. That's not a walk off, but it is the last pack we're going to open. I appreciate you guys. Have a great day. We'll see you later. I'm out. Peace.